Are we live? Yes?
Hi, I'm Paula Gorman. This is Stephanie
Schultz?
and we're with Pet Supplies and More, and we're going to be doing a reenactment today of what we get from Customer Questions Weekly.
Yes.
So, Stephanie's going to play the customer, and I'm going to play Paula. Ah.
Shocker.
Shocker, right? Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I have some questions for
Okay.
you. My dog has stopped eating and she has diarrhea like for the past 2 months. So I took her to my vet and spent about $2,000 on blood work and everything, and they can't find anything wrong with her.
You think it's the food? Does the vet think it's the food, or
No,
no, nothing?
didn't think it was the food.
So, first off, what kind of dog is it?
She's a Weimaraner.
And how old is she?
She's 8 years old.
Okay. And what type of food are you feeding?
I am feeding Earthborn.
Okay, so that's a good quality food. And do you, when you first buy the Earthborn, do the dogs seem to eat it better and
Yes.
don't have any problems?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so,
yeah.
and you probably store the Earthborn or the dog food in a plastic bin.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That's where I thought that was.
You were trying to keep it fresh.
Yep,
you know,
trying to keep it. Yep.
Well, the nice thing about that is that's what they'd like you to believe, and it probably does sort of keep it fresh, but what happens is when you have a bin that's an older bin, the oils from the food, and because they're not preserved with any of the BHA, BHT, or any of the ethoxyquin stuff, what happens is you pour the food into the bin, and the oils get on the plastic, and the plastic absorbs some of the oils, and then as the bin gets older and older and older, that starts to rancid the food. A good example would be if you've ever microwaved Tupperware and you have the orange that sticks in with the bin. It's really just all common sense stuff. Here's a picture too. It shows more of a plastic, you know,
Yes, I can
tomatoes.
see the orange from like the spaghetti sauce.
And so that's what happens
Tomato
with the oils and the fats. It gets absorbed into the plastic, and then also the plastic, most plastic bins are made, especially if it's an older one, with BPA, and that BPA also will go out into the food and cause some more problems. And there is science behind that. What happens is the fats get trapped in the pores. Over time, they also will grow rancid and contaminate each new batch of food. So my suggestion is to leave it in the bag. If
So-
you need to have a bin,
So
leave it in
even
the,
if I clean it out,
you probably have to clean it out every single time, and you're really not ever going to get all of the oils out of there. I
yeah,
mean,
I'm not going
this is
to
probably
clean it out.
cleaned. This has been cleaned, probably maybe gone through the dishwasher.
It
And you
has. Yep. Okay. All right.
So, I say avoid plastic containers, glass containers, and metal containers. You can use them if you actually just leave the food in the bag. And here's some of this is what Dr. Becker, Karen Becker, she's a vet in Illinois, and she says that phthalates are a problem with the food, with plastics also, and phthalates are, which are used in all plastic sizers, are in everything, and especially pet food storage containers, and they have been shown to be super destructive. These chemicals have disrupted the endocrine systems of wildlife, causing testicular cancer, genetic deformities, low sperm counts, and infertility in polar bears, deer, whale, and otters, just to name a few. And that's what Dr. Becker feels. So that's pretty much it. Do you have any other questions, or?
Okay, so I take the bag that I buy from here at Pet Supplies and More and put it in the bin,
Correct.
in the bag,
Correct.
and then I could put like a little clip on it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
All
that'll
right.
keep it fresher.
Okay.
That's if you have to use a bin.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine just to store, unless you're afraid your dog's going to rip open the bag and eat it.
Okay. And then how long do you think I can keep it in the bin for?
Well, our recommendations are no longer than 6 weeks once you open the bag of food up. Preferably 4 weeks would be the ideal, but 6 weeks is the maximum. So always bigger is not better, because once the oxygen starts to get at it, it can start to rancid it also. And if you're paying premium price for your food, you would want to make sure you're getting all the nutrients and all the nutrition possible. And once the oxygen starts hitting on it, it starts to dissipate, just like with people. So the other thing, as long as we're talking about storage bins or bins that pets use, real important also is if you have a bowl that you're feeding your dog, make sure you wash it out every day. They spit in there when they eat, and then the germs and stuff and bacteria starts to grow. So you would want to make sure you wash the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And water bowls also. So for anybody got any questions? No? Okay, well, thanks for watching. And anybody that has watched, we have a super special going on. With these treats here, you can get any one of these treats for $10 a piece. They're that's $6.99 off. So watch again. Thank you very much.